This is the secret diary of Karin the Hadashi Fiend, written and expressed by Fillet of Soul 1. Enjoy the swellness of it. This video was brought to you by Drum in the Sun, the beachside restaurant founded by Ryunosuke Fujinami and Sleek the Elite, and the newest foot food establishment of the South Tomatoka Sentai. Anyways, in with the show.
Konnichiwa, my name is Karin Junmai, a rich girl who attends Hanazono Private School for the high class. But I'm sure you're not interested in my social status. I know you all came to hear me talk about my huge foot fetish. Well, it's true, I really love sexy smooth-looking bare feet, especially the sexy smooth-looking bare feet of handsome young boys. Hi, in fact the real reason I'm always doing favors for my male classmates like take their turns at cleaning duties and sharing my lunches, is in the hopes of being rewarded by allowing me to fondle and pamper the sweet petal perfection that is their underdeveloped masculine pork buns. Hi, just the sight of a young boy's feet gives me an extra wet blanket. One of my fellow classmates in particular whose sweet petalage tickles my fancy is no other than Koji Karakuchi, and hi, he has quite the day's petalage by the way. I always offered to massage his feet after a long hard day of training, and I enjoy every moment of caressing those sweat moistened meat cushions. And the love nectar from my nether regions makes the greatest petal lube. Last I heard of Koji is that he joined the school of podophilic martial arts, under the mentorship of a fellow Jap female who mostly hangs out with Frenchies. Sounds real exotic. Next is that Kawaii Rintarona Mishima, whose sexy smooth dumplings are just as young and fresh as Rintaro-kun himself. Oh hi, I so love to pinch those little Desu digits and have him walk all over me like a welcome mat. But by far my favorite petal playmates are no other than Itki Tenryo and his joined at the heel BFF Ahriika Amazake. Hi, the latter may be a female, but her tomboyish outfit and short haircut, not to mention her obvious flat chest, makes up for not having a penis to go with her feet. Not that it matters being a bisexual, plus both their feet are enough to get my Hadashi juices flowing. Whenever me and Itki get together, what I like to do is to peel his sweaty socks off and bury my face into them and inhale the Desu scent. Then I have Itki-san take his pancakes and smear them all over my cheeks until they turn beet red. I then unbutton my shirt and have him polish my love cones with his foot sweat and then cool his soles with my titty milk, and I sit up and suck said titty milk off of his toes and lick his soles until every inch of his feet are spotless and say it's yummy. It's just as well as it sounds. Sadly, I can never seem to get in a foot session with Ahriika, as she keeps herself busy what with being an investigative reporter, who also shoots photos for Foot Fappers magazine. Why, to this day she's still trying to figure out the true identity of the Phantom Renegade. Doesn't he resemble some other masked vigilante?
Who gives a flying gilbis about the Phantom Renegade? That Baka is nothing but a cheap knockoff of yours truly. Isn't that right, Space Metafighter X?
Yeah, right. Fuck that plagiarist.
You know what? Never mind. You'll find out eventually in one of Fillet of Soul 1's possible future projects. Now let's get back to our secret missing diary video.
Oh, don't know Arigato-sensei. Anyways, I hear that Ahriika has recently joined up with some group of in-between footster females, while Eki is hanging out with some group of cunnies. Well, good for those two, wink. As for yours truly, I've been living it up in the swellest podophiliac group known to petal kind, Team Tat-kun. Now I get to have a non-stop pancake feast with the soul stud of my choice every morning, noon and night. It's like having Christmas every day, only 100 times sweller. Hi. Serving under the legendary Poke Prince Satoshi-kun, better known as Ash Ketchum, is an especially sweet deal, as his smooth slender soles are the stuff of wet dreams. I humble myself at his divine pork buns and worship them to my heart's content. His petal partner now Mandabat, of whose nickname the group is named after, is another Bunyan boy whose gifts from Lilith run through my wildest fantasies. Hi, I play a game of Twister with that dreamy heel hunk any day, ha ha ha. Even some of the Hadashi homos of this group allow me to fondle and pamper their otherwise men-only access parts, under certain conditions of cause, but it is so worth it.
Speaking of such a Desu topic, I wish someone would do a secret missing diary of yours truly at some point. I would really like to talk about all the sexy Hadashi Aoi pornos I made for the group, of which I also stream on Nerves Majai Supercomputer. That would really help me get my feet wet, pun intended.
Let's Yamiko time!
For fall.
Oh my, hopefully that's the last cutaway gag in this video. Now then, recently I've been getting rather acquainted with a certain otaku Canada-jin by the name of Ian Lam Cole. He and I share a lot in common, especially when it comes to our love of boy feet. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, talking about all my favorite love partners is making me all horny. I think I'll go and—
Hey there Karin-chan, my sweet little pork bun princess. Long time no see.
Oh wow, if it isn't my old classmate and BFF Koji-kun. Bag, aren't your feet a sight for sore eyes?
Well, I see you haven't changed a bit since our private school and meta fighter days. Ha ha ha. But all kidding aside, it's real swell to see you again.
Oh, the feeling is mutual, Koji-kun. So tell me, what brings you back to these parts of Japan?
Well, I just got back from Elwood City after indoctrinating Molly McDonald from the America Jin/Canada Jin anime series Arthur, who happens to have quite a smooth pair of kick-ass Lapin lopers by the way, and I figured as long as I'm back in Japan I would pay a visit to my old stomping grounds and drop in on some of my old BFFs. But anyways Karin-chan, why don't we find some place private and, well, you know, wink.
What, really? Oh yes, I'm gonna get to rekindle the pedal relationship with my school BFF. Bag, this is a pedal wet dream come true. Alright Koji-kun, let's find a nice quiet spot and play a game of Toe Twister. Hi.
Sweet, let's go. And for those of you still watching the video, stay tuned for yet another important announcement from my Daisu employers. Sayonara for now fellow footsters.
Epilogue. Konnichiwa, again, this is Ranma Saotome here with yet another important announcement for you noobsons who were just tuning in and missed Koji-san who passed the mic in the previous scene. Oh baka, the fourth wall didn't last long on that one. And now without further ado I am proud to announce the official grand opening of Drum in the Sun, the Tendo Brothel's newest food establishment. And that's not all. In preparation of this swell occasion, the Saotome Toku Sentai has actually renovated a small Japanese community in Australia to serve as the location for one of the two main restaurants, the other main headquarters being in Tomobiki town in Japan. But don't take my word for it, here's one of the founding members of Drum in the Sun to give us more details.
Konnichiwa, I am Ryunosuke Fujinami, the CEO and co-founder of Drum in the Sun. Sorry my business partner Sleep the Elite couldn't be here with me, but he is busy spreading the word about the grand opening of our soon-to-be swell establishment. But it's true, thanks to the help of my Totemo Dan teammates in the group's Australia Jin branch, especially Slim the Gangster and his surveyor skills, we located the prime location to set up a small district to house all the Japanese and Aussie otaku residents in the land down under. And we are calling this little slice of Ashi Heaven New Tomabiki, or Tomabiki Shin to us Japanese speakers. Hot hot hot. We decided to build this swell new pedal paradise somewhere in Queensland, just above the Brisbane area. Since Queensland has a majority of beaches and coastlines, we thought it would be the perfect place to set up shop for our beachside food business. But anyways, be sure to show up for the grand opening of our swell bunion business, as everyone will get their first order on the house. Plus we'll be judging a soul-scrubbing swimsuit contest featuring the Tendo Brothel's finest. Oh hi, it's gonna be Totemo swell hot hot hot.
Ah yes, I'm so excited for opening night my legs are getting goosebumps just thinking about it. How's about you Gina-chan? Doesn't it just make your toes tingle?
Youted. Yes, you can miss anime version of Knight's Child from the Scott Pilgrim comics. Mr. Japanese version of Mikey Walsh from the Goonies of Who Had a Sex Change, and Miss Rumic version of Sia Hiko from Sailor Stars whose hair changes red when she switches to her senshi form. It all sounds swell.
Oh yeah, guess I forgot about that little character trait.
Well, at least she isn't throwing a fit like Shinobu-chan does. Hataha. Well guys, I should get back to the preparations. I still need to rent me a copy of the special Foot Tappers edition of Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle for our customers to watch on opening night. Okay, off to it then.
Hahaha, there goes my star pupil. Anyways YouTubers, thanks for watching and be sure to dive on in at Drum in the Sun.
Yeah, see you soon all you swell foot hungry customers. Wink.
The end!
I have taken the liberty of redubbing this scene.
So, that is the legendary bandit Phantom Ruto. Greg, that is Nezu Epic. And how swell it is that he has inspired his persona after yours truly. Wouldn't you agree, Space Meteorot X? Ah yes, he is totally not lame.
Please, go to hell.